guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video I am going to be working with these little boogers right here. Now these are the LA Colors little contour things. This one is in the shade medium. This one is the highlighting stick, and this one is in the shade light. Now I have looked on their website and you can't order them online. They do have a different range of these. I know that they've got a darker one and then like different colors as far as the highlighter goes and things like that. I'll leave a link to that down below just so you can check it out, but it says you can only find them in stores, and so I went to my store today expecting to see kind of like a range of them, but they only have these three. So I picked up all three of these, which I think that they're going to work on my skin tone, but if you are any darker than me, I don't know how well they'll work, and I'm not sure if this medium is going to be a little bit too dark for my skin tone. So with that being said, I think these have been out a while now, but they still say new up at the thing. And since the whole Kim Kardashian line with the whole contour kit and everything came out and everybody was saying it was too expensive, the products were too small, I figured I would kind of compare the two in terms of the product, what you get, and how this applies. I don't have her kit, so I can't say this is going to be like a dupe video because I don't have hers to compare it to, but in terms of price, that's what I'm going to be comparing. For me, if I can find something at Dollar Tree or Dollar General that does the job, I'm not going to go out and spend 40 something bucks on a product when I can get it at the dollar store for $1 or $2. So for these in particular, I paid $2 each, so that was a total of $6 for these, but I believe you can find them at the Dollar Tree if you're lucky, so that would be like $3. I just kind of picked them up when I saw them and I was like, that would make for an okay video. In her kit, you do get 4 shades to choose from, and this one only have 3. And I don't get a brush or a sponge to come with this. But even then, if you factor in another $2 and then another $2 for a sponge, that's $10 you'd be spending if you bought all of them individually versus the 40 something. And in these, you get 0.08 ounces. So in Kim's kit, you only get 0.32 ounces of product on each side of whichever stick that you're using, which comes to a total of 0.064. Did I say 0.032? Because that's what it is. I said 0.32 earlier. But anyways, you get a total of 0.064 ounces in this product. And that is not a lot of product considering this product is 0.08 ounces. So for her kit, if you only used one side of the stick, you're going to be using 0.032 ounces, whereas one stick right here, if this color is the one that works for you, you get 0.08. So you get more than double of the product for this for $2. So onto the application of it. I'm not expecting too much out of it. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting it to completely wow me and blow me away. It's going to be a cream contour, it's going to be a cream highlight, and then a highlighter. But I mean, it is what it is. It's $2 compared to 40, and I'm all about that. I'm going to start out with the contour stick, and I've got my little Real Techniques Expert Face Brush right here. That's really Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's just a mouthful. Okay, and I'm just going to open this little bad boy up. So that is what it looks like. And this is, again, is in the shade medium. And I'm honestly going to do it. I don't usually contour like this, but I'm going to contour how Kim contoured. Doing that 3. Doing the 3. Okay, so creamy, so creamy. Okay, really though, it is pretty creamy. It's not, it almost feels a little bit like it's pulling just a little bit, so it's kind of waxy feeling, but it's nice and creamy at the same time. We'll see how this goes. Hope I don't put too much because I hope this blends out. Probably should have got a mirror. Oh well. Okay, and I'm also going to contour the sides of my nose. I'm kind of nervous to leave it on there a little bit longer than it's meant to be, so I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. So it's a little bit harder to work with. I've got the the Tarteist Pro Glow Palette, and it's got that kind of cream contour in it. And I can tell you this one's a little bit harder to work with. It's definitely a lot stickier, tackier feeling than that one. But at the same time, it's $2. It's very, I can tell you, you need to blend it out as soon as you pop it on there because it dries kind of quickly. So I'm glad I didn't put everything else on my face beforehand. I feel like it makes me look very bronze, like I don't have like a super harsh contour. It just kind of gave a little bit of dimension to my face, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna need a mirror for this, I'll be honest. I need a mirror. I'm definitely gonna look in a mirror before I say, this is my final look. But anyways, I'm gonna use the light shade now. This is what it looks like. It is just a light color, and it looks almost a little bit like a, I don't know, we'll see how this is gonna go. Okay, no, this is a no. I don't like this at all. This probably is not worth, no, this is not showing up, and I don't feel like this is doing anything for me. Now granted, this is not supposed to be a concealer. This is just meant to highlight. So maybe if you used it okay, now that made my nose look a little bit slimmer. That didn't do too terrible of a job, but underneath the eyes, it's definitely a no-go. I'm gonna go right under here to carve that up. Okay. See that? This is where this is very helpful. You can see it there, but underneath my eyes, no. And I'm gonna do it right through here. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly buff that out. I actually really like this. I think this is coming out really nicely. You can see how much product I used just then when I like heavily loaded it up, but you can twist it up and it comes out to a good amount more than I've seen in pictures. This is almost, I'd say it's about the size of a lipstick. The size around is a little bit smaller, but in terms of it coming out, it's like a lipstick. And now I'm gonna move on to the highlighter. I don't know what to expect from this either, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm just gonna see what it's gonna look like. I don't know if you can see it when I swatch it on my hand. It's pretty. It's got a little sheen to it. So I'm just gonna pop that here. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Now keep in mind, I have absolutely no blush on, so there's nothing blending in the contour and the highlight, so that's that. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what it looks like up close. Oh, my nostrils. Okay, this is what it looks like up close. You can definitely see the contour on this side, and it just looks really warm and kind of natural looking. This right here needs to be blended a little bit more. I'm really going to have to look in the mirror and like apply my blush and everything, but overall, I think this looks very pretty and glowy. Even though there's a lot of product on my face, I don't feel like it's heavy or anything like that. It's a little sticky and tacky, like a kind of like a waxy feeling, especially underneath my eyes, but I definitely am not going to apply that light color under my eyes again, and I know for certain that's going to crease. Now, would I pay for the Kim Kardashian one after I've used this? Nope. No, I would not, and I don't care how great they make it sound. This worked for me, and it might not be as pigmented, it might not be might not last as long, but it works and I can touch it up. I have no problem doing that whatsoever, unless it's like my wedding, or which has already happened, or an event where I need it to last all day would be the only reason why I probably wouldn't lean towards something that I need to touch up with. But for the everyday girl and for everyday kind of just casual wearing, there is no way I'm going to pay $40 for something that I just got for $6. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much the end of the video. I compared the two in sense of how much product they have and like the color range. Now I know Kim's range is a lot more broad. So now as far as the terms of this range goes, like I said, I could only find those 3 colors that I used today in my store here, but that's not to say that it's not somewhere else. I find LA Girl in my local beauty stores. So go check it out. I really like this. I think it is definitely worth the $6. I don't know if I'm going to use it every day. Don't get me wrong. I don't think this is revolutionary by any means. I don't think you have to have a cream contour. You can use a powder contour. You can use whatever you would like to use. But I just think, you know, in comparison to that $40 product, that's kind of what I was going for in this video. And I really do like these. I think these are a great alternative to spending that money if you want to. If you want to try it out. Or if you're just learning how to cream contour and things like that, this is really simple. You don't have to get in there with a brush and, you know, worry about being too heavy-handed, because this had a really light application. So go try it out. So thank you so much for watching this video. I've got a big macrame project coming up next. I've already got everything for it. I'm setting it up right now to start filming it, and I hope that you're going to enjoy that. And if there's anything else that you'd like to see, let me know. I'm going to be starting back my Make It Work Monday series. This Monday, I'm going to upload a video using a really inexpensive palette from the drugstore and making it work. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give me a big old thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great day and God bless.